Great. Greens. Well, they changed a lot of stuff here. Okay. All right, Greens. All right, thanks for joining us. All right, we're going to the chat portion, or going to the messages and to the chat portion of the webinar. All right, blessings. Greetings, we have the Seraphim, sending energies. There is a lot of transitions, as you can see. The Middle East is, showing how powerful it is, but at least Israel is, but then to step back quite a bit. Much of its reality has been showing itself a lot to it. So probably in a couple more months, it'll start to cool down. It's just there. A lot of anger that's still there through the past, through ancient times. And in that case, they have not learned from the past. So, and it's our hard lessons, as you can see. And the rest of the world has definitely got the attention of the rest of the world, which it usually does. Especially, of course, you didn't have the communications that you did, now that you did in the past, but still, it still is kind of taking over the world at some point, so in some form. So we do see many going back to normal and connected to the holiday energies and releasing the recent conflicts and reconnecting to themselves and finding some calm, even if there is not always calm, but find some kind of normalcy wherever that is. So blessings. Greetings, we are the Syrians from Sirius B, Sirius Consciousness. That's what has been going on recently. Yes, there's a lot of adolescent energies, at least those from foolish governments that are, they can control the narrative. But overall, yes, as you can see, the world is changing drastically. Well, not quickly, but there is a lot of movement and will continue to do so. Eventually, you'll find some calm frequencies, most likely into your next year. Not to say this year will be constantly turbulent, far from that, but it'll have its, you'll have your holidays. But still, change must occur for you to go into this new era. Doesn't mean that the high vibrational era, but just basically humanity is transitioning into its next phase, you can say. So, blessings. Greetings you. We are the giants of Argartha. Greetings. Our presence, many giant energies in our realm are gentle giants. Some like our big kids. Of course, there are others that become very human and very selfish. But our energy, yes, we are here. We're not obviously going to make it. Chances of you getting a giant visitation, well, you can astrally, and you might feel it on a non-physical level. Yes. As for us appearing here physically, sometimes the clouds might appear in our facial form, but it's hard to tell if it's a giant or what it is. Sometimes giants like to put their face in the clouds. So just to give you some insight to that. But there are many that actually have giant DNA. It doesn't mean you're a giant, but you can connect to our frequencies. You're very connected to our societies of your past. So just feel, many do feel comfort without a giant. And again, who wouldn't, right? So we're here to answer your questions when you're ready. Blessings.
Hello, blessings. Greetings, giants.
Greetings.
Thank you for coming in. Up first this evening, we've got Daria.
Hello there, giants.
Thanks.
Greetings. My first question, because I'm like curious, what is my connection to you?
Moment. Uh, Syrian worlds. I mean, there's Syrian realities where you see, yeah, we're just common. We're not always seeing that off. Of course, you do have giants that are like 15, 20 feet tall, but of course, they're 30 feet tall giants that usually don't make themselves that well known. So let's put it this way. So you go to a village and you see, giant people, and you keep walking, you keep connecting, and then over time you see taller and taller people until you reach a giant, basically. So usually they don't make themselves that well known. So give you an idea of your interaction with them.
Hmm. Okay. Funny. Um, do you guys have any messages to me that you would like to tell?
It does feel like you're in the waiting game. Something like some ordeal in Astral where you weren't given all your instructions before you came here, or a lot's been kept, as you know, kept back astrally for. It seems like even when you're here, even when it seems like they take a lot back from you. They put it into astral because they don't want you knowing it. So sometimes you remember, sometimes you forget. Sometimes they give you a plan, but then they remove it. What I can see.
Who are they?
Your guides, your
Yeah.
other selves, your mom in the astral, not this
Wow.
mom, another one.
Mm,
There's
yeah.
another one. There's a big mom. There's a big mom out there.
Mm,
Like
cool.
a seraphim is what I get from her. She's probably other things too, but she's showing her lighter side.
Damn. They keep doing that. Okay, so I will
Yeah,
connect to that later. Thank you for the cool
yes,
message and have a cool
sure.
channeling with this group. Yes. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Yuria.
Hi, greetings, Giants.
Greetings.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
I was wondering if what is my connection to this new guy I met tonight, Alexander?
A friend from the astral. I don't believe you knew him in the physical realms. If you have, I'm not seeing it, but it is an astral connection that is brought into the physical in this lifetime. So, of course, yeah, there's a Pleiades connection there, Orion connection from other lifetimes. So, there's not
Okay,
going into
cool.
details of other than that. That's all I'm getting.
Okay, great. And do you have any clue on how I can start my healing about my Egyptian connections?
Can I do the lion? The lioness energy.
Yeah,
Just putting, I can do a meditation of, or just ask the lion within yourself to heal it, or what images come through, or just you can research Egypt any way
yeah.
you feel best, and just go by what you feel. It's kind of like scanning the energies, what you feel you're connected to in that time frame.
Okay, that's very cool. Thank you
Uh,
very much.
there's a was our Nefertiti time.
Yeah,
As it
Nefertiti,
that was
when
a
I
hard time.
was.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah,
Because I was her helper.
yeah.
So,
So
yeah, that's good. Thank you
that's,
very much.
that's
Blessings.
All right, very cool. Up next, we've got Dragon.
Hello, how you doing, Giants?
yes. Greetings.
So my first question is, what like when the size of something being giant or not giant is relative to other individuals, what exactly constitutes being giant in the galaxy or universe or planet or whatever? Like, is there some optimal size generally, or is it really just a relative thing?
Well, they do get taller, larger and larger in the size of skyscrapers. Well, it goes into the astral realms where this beings like to be very large, 300 feet. They feel like the god realms, you can say. So on your world are not that giants are godlike, as everybody is godlike in their own way, but it just is, for us to be, giants on your world, just shows other, your world has all these different humans. A giant would be part of it also. So, and then genetics would just find itself like a soul is a giant soul. It'll find its way to be a giant here, at least in the ancient times. It would. So, but yeah, there are realms where, yeah, being a giant form is normal. Of course, it gets larger and larger, as you can imagine. So,
Thanks. My second question is, do you have any messages for me?
There are some wizard beings you do connect to that are, I do feel like the Gandalf energy. Not to say I'm not sure how well you get along with each other, but there's there's a realm there where you connect to wizard beings that you're close to. Let's put it that way. They're not saying anything right now. They're just observing and smoking, it seems. So those things.
All right, thanks. Much love.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Annie.
Hi, greetings.
Rings.
Are there any messages from your giant collective? I didn't know if there was.
You just was it Tinkerbell? That seems like that's kind of your fairy energies that you're known to be around those type of fairy beings. Not to say they use that name, but that's something you can use as a reference. But yeah, you do hang out with as a fairy being in the fairy realms. Very, it's like no problems for the most part. I would say create their problems, but usually it's a realm of a form of bliss there that you can connect to.
Okay, yeah. It sounds like I would love that.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. And then my second question, last Friday I was having like a spiritual talk with my friend Jen, and then 3 cop cars showed up right outside of my condo, and I didn't know what that was about because I didn't see or hear any events, but I was like, interesting that I'm talking spiritual talk and then 3 cops show up.
What, did they show up at your door or show up somewhere else? Or
No, they were just out front of my building.
No, that's going to happen. I mean,
Okay.
I don't think that had anything to do with what when you're doing a clearing, you could say. So,
okay.
Yeah, I think they're kind of unrelated. But yeah, there is some disorder, some kind of disturbance going on there. But overall, yeah, I mean, you did a clearing, so make sure you're safe. And what they, you can say what you're clearing, even like with the cops, that they would enter a safe space, you can say.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Thank you. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Crystal.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Any messages for me, please?
One moment. You do connect to the magic realms and astral. You see, you connect to the 6th dimension. Yes, you go to realms where you don't get messed with, you can say, or you just kind of live with your people and just everything's a-okay. You come here, you get people interfering your energy and all that, so you're kind of getting. You can see how some hold on to you like that. The divorce energy you're going through. So just you're not used to that connection, but it's because you're not part of this type of realm very often, from what I can see.
Oh, that makes sense. So let me do a follow-up question to that, because it seems like I'm losing a lot of people left and right. I'm not upset about that. I'm just wondering, what is that energy all about? It's like people I thought who were friends are just falling off the cliff.
Oh, it looks like you learned you learned from each other, and now you're coming more into your power. Not that you weren't in there before, but before you were living more of the human experience, and now you're coming more into your angelic energy. So they can't be around your frequency so much anymore. They can't tolerate it, from what I can see. So.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's another way to clear your divorce and just send your energy, which you've been doing. Just keep sending your energy to it to clear it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Michael.
Greetings, Giants.
Greetings.
any messages on the craft test that I did today, the hands-on, because it took all 3 hours and they gave me a bunch of junk to work with. But I'm kind of guessing that I made at least a 80. Any messages or anything on that?
Yeah, it looks like you passed some. You had some kind of passing grade. Yeah, because it just like the test was kind of boring and it's just repetitive, and it's kind of done that way by design. So they don't want anybody to pass that thing, it seems. So, but it looks like overall it's a passing grade from what I can gather from it.
Absolutely, nobody makes 100 on it.
Yeah.
And my second question is, this Tuesday I've got the written, which is going to be the hardest for me, and I'm off. I'm laid off so I can study.
Mhm.
Any messages or any information on that?
Just apply what you've done to this test to the next one. And just, I mean, it's good that you get enough rest before the test so you can think more clearly. If you can't sleep, at least you can rest before it. Just make sure you have rest before, the day before or the day of, the day before the day of. So that's the most important. And that way your mind's working clearly for it. So, blessings.
Well, thank you so much. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Mary.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I've been having, I guess you would term it as a fear of not having my needs met when he passes. And it's going to be a lot sooner now than it was. Things are going downhill here. I had a dream of a lovely being showing me what I will have. It was in a dream, and that my needs will all be met. Um, do you have anything to say about
Yeah,
that?
well, it's good to still, I mean, a non-physical being can say that, which is fine, but it's good to still make sure of that in the physical through lawyers and whoever you need to talk to make sure everything will be fine instead of
Yeah.
just having you have no idea. So it's
Right.
just good to take the legal direction. That's what your role takes, just to make sure. So yeah, as long as you do that, it should be fine.
Yeah. Thank you. Blessings. I have a second quick question. Could you tell me about the being that was revealing these things to me?
Oh, just a guardian angel, Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel was there, assisting it. So just to clear your path. So blessings.
I'm sorry.
Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel.
Oh, thank you. Blessings.
Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Sarah's questions. Her first question, to my higher self, please. Why am I so fatigued and dizzy, and what can I do about it, please? Thank you and blessings.
Well, you're making a lot of changes. You're coming more into your energy. So I would say it's more astral ascension frequencies. So the best is to do is just rest, do what you can, but you're needed in the astral from what it looks like. Well, you see how the world is. You see what's going on. And that has a lot to do with it. So, blessings.
All right, thank you. Our second question. Please, a personal message to me from your collective for my highest good at this time. Thank you and blessings.
We use this situation to realize how connected you are to the earth. And you're feeling what the earth is going through, but the conflict in the Middle East, it's good to not to mean you have to look at it or anything, but realize you are feeling the effects of it. And you can clear that energy, but you're very much there. It's almost like you're there. It's like, not having it. As you could probably see that within yourself. So blessings.
Thank you, blessings. Up next, we've got Andrew.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Do you have a message for me from your collective?
It just seems like you're surprised that you're here at least this long, and why you chose this place is still feels like it's beyond your understanding. But it is like you came from a different dimensional Earth. This one was necessary of repair, as you can see. So think of like your cure as a plumber, kind of working on the insides, working on, there's like a distress call, and that's what you came, at least for this lifetime. Doesn't mean you're here forever. It's just a job for right now, if I could say.
That makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
Mm.
I'll just leave it open if you have any other messages. Thank you.
Just follow your path, follow what you feel is best for you. Just, that's the best way to go about it. Just, live spontaneously. So,
Okay, cool.
blessings.
Thank you. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we got Yuli.
Greetings. My first question is related to, well, I've been experiencing like chronic pain from 8 years now. Something that I got used to it and I do the best I can with that. My question will be the last 3 days, it's been like unbearable. My question is, why is so hard for me to be in my body, and or if you can sense, if it's any kind of like, if you can catch anything about the pain that I'm experiencing in my body.
Well, it has to do with what's going on in the world. That has part of it.
Mm-hmm.
That part of you wants to be more in the astral right now due to what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But also it's job related, as you can see, because you're going through a transition. It seems what I pick up on. So,
The job. Mm-hmm.
there's like a change in the job eventually, for what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I'm like, I thought I was getting sick, but it's like, it's not.
You're just feeling the energy. Well, you're an empath too, so you feel the energies of other people, and the anxieties. And it's very high right now, as you can imagine.
Yeah, it is. Okay, thank you. And my next question, if is any messages for me at this time?
It's just good to, like, say, the colors, paint colors. Some like color can heal you. Gold is a strong color. So if you're feeling that, I don't know if you have the energy to paint, but if you do, or you can just imagine a color, or just rest when you go through this type of situation. Rest when you can, of course. But just resting will seem like it'll help this all pass from what I'm gathering. So
Yeah, because since I start working there, I stopped painting, and I think I'm stopped doing what makes me happy.
yeah,
So I think that's also not helping the situation.
exactly.
Well, thank you and blessings.
All right, blessings. Up next, we've got Bianca Sophia. Oh, she may have stepped away. So we'll move on for the time to Silverclaw. Oh, my mic is working, right?
Yeah, it is. Nobody's there.
Okay. All right. Well, moving on then to Marvin.
Takes three.
Wow, what a day. All right.
I'm here, by the way. I didn't.
Oh, Silverclaw.
Hello.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't know you were calling on me. So my first question is, right now, I've been putting a lot on hold because I enrolled in a music thing on the internet. But basically my goal is to make more money, so hopefully I can move. And I don't want to have to move to a city if I can make more money where I'm living here. And so I just wanted more advice in that, if I could make more money living in this town where I am.
Yes, you just have to want to do it. The more you want to do it, you can make it happen. Looks like there's potential there. You just have to apply yourself. So yes. So yes, it will work.
Okay, thank you for the advice. I've just been putting too much focus in this music thing. It feels like something that I need to do basically. And so my second question is, can you any more advice for me that you might have?
Well, yeah, the more you apply for the work, the more you will get it. So I guess the music is just a a way, it's a healing, but it's also a distraction. But yeah, the more you focus on the work situation, you got to really put towards, put a lot of energy into it, not just try one place and it doesn't work and forget it. So you used to, it's a numbers game, as they say. So blessings.
Okay, thank you so much.
Blessings.
All right, blessings. Up next, we're going to Christy.
Greetings.
Rings.
So I was wondering what my connection is to my friend Priscilla.
Fairy being in the past, she has a strong connection to dragons. So you've been like twins in previous incarnations. Feels like in the Pleiades.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So I was seeing too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then so I just want to leave my second question open for any messages for me.
Well, it's good to heal your secret space program connections because some do get very obsessed with it. The more that you clear it, the better you can more see yourself in the higher dimensions, because there's a higher dimensional self you can see with less drama and more of where your abilities and your power open up more of your spiritual abilities if you wish to develop more of those. That's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like the remote viewing and stuff, those kinds of.
Correct. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. I'm working on trying to clear all that out of me.
Very good. So,
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Blessings.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Braden's questions. His first question, he says, hello and greetings. Do you have any messages for me? Thank you.
Just continue what you're doing. Music is a good healing energy for you, but also feels like you have to get out a little bit more. But overall, you're on your path. So blessings.
Thank you. As a second question, are there any messages for me regarding my prospective water company? Thank you and blessings.
We don't have only so much information on that. You're on the right path with that. Let's put it that way. So you're just follow your intuition with it. So blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Tristan's questions, or his question. For the time being, I'll let him finish his second question, and I'll go on to Catalina.
Now, don't you have Bianca? Is she still here somewhere?
Yeah, and I asked them to respond back when they're ready. I don't know if they're still in the room or not.
I guess that's the end of that. Okay. Yes, go ahead.
All right, Catalina.
Another one not there.
Wow. All
Here,
right,
here. Yes, hello.
Yes.
I heard this concept of the background people. Is this something real, or can you say something about it?
Yes, it's very real. And they're hard to detect too. But they are. I mean, yeah, it's probably not the best to focus on too much, but they are very normal people. Of course, they don't think they're background people. They're doing what they're easy to control. Let's put it that way.
Okay. So it's about just the normal people.
It's more to it than that. It's very
Can you
complex.
Can you elaborate as
No.
for the second question?
No, not real. I mean, it's not something you can detect on your own. There's an AI system that does create the background people. There is a consciousness there. I mean, you do have individual souls, but not a whole lot. They're just, you can say they have like a god, that set up their path for them, and they agreed to it. I mean, some of them have their souls hijacked or fractal themselves, so it's part of their experience they want to do it, just to be an energy part of society. So
So it's just like a filling population.
yeah, exactly. Yes.
Okay. What does this serve? This kind of people.
Control the narrative, to control society,
Oh.
as you can see.
Okay.
Who votes on all these votings and who's doing all these polls? That's them.
Wow. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, blessings. All right, I'm gonna do a final call for Bianca Sophia.
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm out at the store. Sorry about that. My first question would be, I've been sensing an energy around me like nightly, like seeing through the veil and whatnot. I just want to know if I can trust this energy.
Well, it's like yes or no on that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
It does have some like trickster energy to it. It's a trickster being, basically. It's kind of like a Loki energy.
A Loki energy? Okay, but what is this energy is like? What is it trying to do? What is it? Can you tell me anything else?
Oh, it's like it was called to you to just distract you.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, and also, can you tell me about me and my son's connection, like prior lives or what have you, family, soul, soul family or whatnot?
It's actually connected to the dragons.
Oh, cool.
Very deep into the dragon realms. Very extremely ancient star systems that aren't even reached here, that aren't even seen from this world. So we do have a strong connection to Sirius, both of you. Basically, like healing Sirius, because Sirius has been through a lot. So just been connected through. It's kind of just found each other astrally. You just had the same things you want to create, or you just found each other. Let's put it that way. In astral a long time ago. So,
cool.
So
Nice. All right. Thank you so much. Blessings.
There we go. All right, thank you. Up next, we're going back to Marvin. All right. Well, I've got Tristan's questions now, so I'll give you his questions. His first question, he says, I was on vacation and I noticed that the sea in the sun did wonders for a wound on my leg. Is this because I was more connected to Gaia, or was it just scientific, such as salts and relaxation?
Well, it had to do with your relaxation, but also you wanted to heal it and see your power, and you earned it, and it's part of your frequency. So you also worked on that yourself. So you did activation there. So thanks.
All right, thank you. His second question. Can you see how my father is doing? He died from dementia a while ago, and I'm wondering if he's found himself yet.
He's still confused. Part of him is still connected to the ghost realm, so you can send him energy, you can talk to him. So he is in the spirit realms, but he doesn't always trust everyone that's coming to him. He's just very physically connected, as you can see. So, blessings.
All right, blessings. I've got Marvin's questions here. His first question. Are there any messages that you can give me that's going on with me?
Oh, you just have a lot of beings around. I mean, sometimes you have like 1,000 beings around you running around, and just everyone has conversations with you. Obviously, astral, you can have as many conversations as you want. In the physical, you're going to do so much, so you have a lot of processing there. From what it looks like. Blessings.
All right, thank you. His second question. Any other messages?
It's good to slow down every once in a while. I believe you go pretty quickly, even physically. You just tell yourself to slow down so you can even hear the spirit realms talk to you, even if it's just 1 or 2 words. Blessings.
All right, blessings. Thank you again, sir. Or Giants, my mistake, for coming in. Up last this evening is me.
Yes.
My first question. I feel pulled in several different directions, both in my personal life and career, like with my past and who I'm becoming. So I'm focusing on simplifying my life. Do my guides or higher self have any advice on going within and clearing out distractions from my energy field so I can make more of confident decisions, knowing that I'm in alignment with what I came here to do?
Well, it looks like you're doing all you can from what it looks like. So yes, you energy clearing out your parents' energies. They're still like your dad's energy kind of holds on to you. He's not ready to let you go, as you can see, but he's kind of goes paranoid, also over worried once you do go on your way. So of course you're helping him with a lot of his issues, as you know. But it just hasn't. It seemed like you're still waiting for a timeline to occur that it's like a bus for it to show up, so you know in time to move on. So it's like
Right.
it hasn't arrived yet, from what I can gather. So it's on its way. It just hasn't showed up yet.
I got you. Yeah, that's exactly how it feels.
Yeah, you're getting there though. Probably next year, if I'm saying, maybe early next year.
All right, very nice. Yeah, just keep doing my thing, working on what I got to do. All right, thank you. My second question, leave it open. Can you share more of my current connections with Argartha and what I'm up to in your realm?
With Argartha, yeah, when you have a quiet time to yourself, you can make that time. They're not always speaking. That's like the mermaids do talk to you, from what I'm gathering.
Okay.
There's a lot going on in Argartha. I mean, not like your world, but they don't want to get you too pulled into their politics. Not that you need to be involved with it, but tree energies are good to connect to. I mean, you can just connect to nature, connect to elf energies if you wish, whatever comes to mind. Whatever, yeah. I mean, basically, you can connect to an elf being and feel like it's practically in your room, right next to you. It's what I can gather, depending on how far you want to go with that connection. It's for Garth right now. Just you can just ask them for a healing. You can ask Garth itself to help clear your frequencies if you like.
So you're saying have closer connections with the elf at the moment right now?
Yeah, but I feel like also the mermaids talk to you every now and then.
All right.
You're probably not aware of it, but if you tap into it, you probably feel their frequency. They might not be talkative that much, but you might feel some of their energies. But the elves, yeah, the elves are just those are kind of the people of that realm. So
Right. Do I have any spirit guides on my team from Argartha?
yes, tree beings for sure. There is a wizard energy that's there also. He's not giving me a name, but Garth he gives me.
Garth.
And Garth, yeah.
Party on Garth.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again, Giants and the Seraphim and Syrians. Much love and thank you. Blessings.
Of course, many blessings to all. Blessings. All right, greetings. All right, blessings. Okay. All right, blessings.